As COVID-19 wreaks medical, social and economic havoc around the world, there is also potential for political fallout. So far, the US and Mexico have jointly agreed to shut their common border to non-essential travel. But some in Mexico are concerned US President Donald Trump may use the coronavirus crisis as a pretext to further insult and vilify his southern neighbors. Late last year, even before COVID-19 was identified as a threat, Trump argued his border wall was more necessary than ever to prevent what he called a tremendous medical problem from being brought into the US, despite the absence of any evidence that migrants carry increased threats of disease.
As Donald Trump insists on the problems that might come from the South without any proof, simply using the opportunity to demand his border wall. I believe the situation has become favorable for him, because while the U.S. can announce economic stimulus plans with universal subsidies, in Mexico, it's far more difficult given the economic situation we live in.
And it's not just Mexico's relationship with the US that may be shaped by the coronavirus crisis. It's an election year in the US, and on the other side of this border, voters in America will make their choice for president during a campaign dominated by COVID-19 debate. In San Diego, California, a city that consistently leans Democrat, locals see the potential for COVID-19 turning voting trends around. 60-year-old Michaela Wood did not vote for Trump in 2016, has never voted Republican, but says in crisis there's a first time for everything.
You know, he's the president of the United States, and, you know, I just can't, you know, I'm not going to say anything bad right now, especially. You know, we have enough issues. But you don't just throw somebody out that's in the middle of a crisis. You know, you can't just say, well, goodbye, we got a new guy coming in and he'll know exactly what to do.
Yet others see the pandemic as damaging to the incumbent as economies around the world crash.
In my view, he's always ran on the economy. Now he says the economy is doing okay, but I'm thinking it's not. So I'm hoping that he can have this under control by the time the elections start, because I don't think he's going to be able to run on the economy.
With the COVID-19 pandemic altering all aspects of life, its political impact may prove to be among its more permanent legacies. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, at the U.S. Mexico border.